Sean from Quiet Right. Thank you very much for being on the show. Besides being in the rock scene, many people don't know that you're also an entertainer and you've gotten in the business in other ways. Can you explain, like, how so?
I'm also an actor. I'm working on that. And as you know, in LA, there's so many people that are trying to do that as well. It's a tough thing. You got to extremely thick skin because you know a lot.
What's the differences from being in a successful rock band to going into acting?
You know, I was a childhood actor, actually. Nothing really successful or anything, but it was something that I always been passionate about. So, in my sobriety, which I'm proud to say,
5 years, was it?
Coming up on 6 years.
Oh, yay.
I've gone back to some of the things that I, wanted to do before I ever even got into it.
I also read that you're active in charity work. Which charities do you work with?
We do a lot with Orangewood Home for Children in Orange County. We do 911 for Kids, which is to teach kids to pick up the phone, dial 911 emergency.
That's great. You wouldn't even think of that, and that's something a lot of children don't know how to do.
No.
Who's your favorite 80s female vocalist?
Female vocalist? I really liked Lita. I thought Lita was awesome, and she still is. And I liked Lorraine Lewis, too. She has a new band, I think.
What's your favorite 80s fashion? If you could bring back the big hair, the tight pants, what's like something you wish was back? Or is there anything?
We definitely could do without the parachute pants. Was that like? I don't know. Forget I even said that. Fuck those parachute pants. No, I don't know. I think the glam thing was a little too much. Probably. I see some photos and just go, damn.
What were we thinking, kind of thing?
Kinda. There was a time where there was a budget for clothing, and the record company gave you an allotted amount of money, and you'd hire one of the big three. Fleur Thurmeyer, it was Ray, and Jackie King.
That's good. You remembered them all.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we gave them a lot of money.
Yeah. So I guess
they
you
make
can't
great
forget
stuff.
Have you been to Forgotten Saints on Melrose?
That's just
love
funny.
that
I'm
store.
going there after this.
No way. I have an interview with Cody on Sunday.
Cody
She's
is
awesome.
cool, and
Cody, that's a shout
that's
out.
right. Cody, thanks for hooking
She
brother
makes the
up.
cool stuff.
She does, and I've got 2 pairs of her pants and looking at a couple vests, but she's worked on some other stuff for me, just that I bring to her.
And then she
Cody-izes.
Cody-eyes, yeah, I love that.
Cody's good peeps.
She's cool. You have to tell her hi. What's the favorite band that you played with?
Man, I played with so many bands. I've been fortunate, It's really, God.
You're all over the board. Do you have maybe a top 3?
Well, there was Quiet Riot, Great White, House of Lords, Lynch Mob. I'm in Docking currently. Unreal. All the gigs have been different. There's all been amazing highs and lows with all of them, as there is in rock and roll.
Have you? What's like can you share your all-time low? Like something that...
Oh man, when I was...
I mean, you obviously got sober, so you went through some fun times before.
Damn.
You don't just wake up and go, I want to be sober.
Well, I mean, I met Fergie about 6 months ago, and I just admire how she just embraces her past and tries to.
She's very vocal about it. I like that. She's not hiding from it.
She's cool, man, and I like that. And I do a lot of speaking on my addiction and trying to help other people that are going through the same thing.
Have you talked to Phil Barone at all? And
I just Facebooked him, kind of.
Yeah, I know he's really big about speaking out about his addictions and problems.
Yeah. Anyway, Phil's a great guy. I got addicted to alcohol and cocaine, major, and then it was the pot to keep me mellow, the pills to fly or whatever, and to go to sleep or whatever it is, and it just kind of turned into this snowball thing.
Cycle.
And one day I just kind of woke up and I go, I hate what I see in the mirror, and it
didn't affect you too much. You look great, so I mean,
sweet.
You lucked out there. You didn't get hurt.
Sweet. I don't want you ever to get wrapped up in that stuff because
no,
you're
too busy.
beautiful.
Well, thank you very much, Sean, for coming on our show. That was Sean Mcnabb from Quiet Riot. If you like what you see, then check out www.stefaniesrockshow.com.